we're working on this Renault kangooroo, as I call it. Yeah, driving bus thingy. Uh, the rear brakes are apparently pretty stuck. So I heard it. It's not nice. Sorry, I didn't film it. So let's go. So this is everything I bought for it. A new caliper if needed. I don't hope we need it. Just like disc brakes. The wheel bearings are in this brakes, so they're pretty expensive. I hope we don't need it again. And of course this brake pad. Because why do we need it? Well, he drove too long and now it's steel on steel on the inside. The outside, like new. Should have known. As you can see, these are pretty gone, and I hope this will turn back into it because it's a screwing piston. Yeah, you can see they're pretty flat on steel on both sides. Sorry, I'm not really good camera guy, and as you guys know, I do everything alone. So first we get this off, and I'll show you really quickly on the other side. You can see it's not that bad. How does stuff like that happen? Well, stuck piston, stuck yeah, everything that can be stuck, or yeah, driving with the handbrake on, which when the handbrake is not fully free, it can go on one side and miss the other side. So as you can see, this was the inside brake pad with exactly the words "was." I don't know where it went. This is the other side, and there's the outside one. There's a little bit on there, but also steel on steel. Those points aren't here for nothing. These normally get stuck, but as you can see, they move, well, not freely, but they move with the pressure the brake caliper is giving. It should move. So these are fine. Still gonna clean them up just to make sure it doesn't happen again, like my fuck up. And here we have the caliper. It's pretty far out, so I hope I can turn it back. I'm afraid not. That's why I brought the caliper, the new one. Disc, yeah, they're a little bit damaged, but yeah, to be honest, this customer doesn't drive that much, and I don't think he wants to spend the money for new discs again, because apparently the last time those brakes were done, they got new discs. So yeah, it's a little bit like, no, not the Rocky Mountains, but they aren't nice. So we're gonna see what we can save of this. Of course, I'm gonna grind this lip off just to make sure it doesn't mess with the new brake pads or break them. Let's see what the other side has to give us, and then we have to toy this one back in. And this is how it's supposed to look like. Yeah, I dropped them, so sorry. I damaged them, but I'm gonna replace them anyway. But yeah, they're not that old or not that bad on this side. Still gonna replace them, don't worry. Same as this side, we check this. Easy moving, as it's supposed to be. And the caliper itself doesn't look that far out, so the other side did something wrong. We know because it was scraping, but we have to check if we can turn it back. The left side did get in easy. A little bit of torque from the arms, of course, but good enough. The right side, not at all. So I put in some lubricant, and now I'm gonna clean up the holder, brake pad holder, caliper holder, how do you want to call it, and hope after that we can turn it in. If not, we came prepared, and yeah, as you guys know, before we start bleeding, of course, build up the other side so you don't push this piston out and you have to get it back in or get another caliper, or it's not worth it. So we're gonna build up this side. Everything is clean, like the other side, and when this is finished we can put on the wheel, because well, this side is done if it's if the new brake pads are in. Disc is nice. I already grinded the little edge off. Also, I always grind some edges on the brake pads when I don't use new discs. It helps squeaking, and when there's a little lip in here, even when you don't feel it, it won't get attached that quickly. And most of the time it's not squeaking or stuff like that. Just a small tip from me. So this is before and this is after. As you can see, a little small, but yeah, it works for me, so it might work for you, and that's why I'm doing this. So this side is all built up now. Got some grease in here. With higher performance brakes I use it here too, but for this car it's just a daily driver from an older guy, so don't need it. He's always supporting though, so I'm happy with that. I don't have to do anything on this side, only clean up this and put the wheel back on, and then I'm done on this side. Ta-da! Wheel on! Back to the other side! So with this view you can already guess what's about to happen. It's stuck. So I put this clamp on so I can untighten it. I already loosened the handbrake cable, and now we're gonna get this off. We already had a right caliper ordered because I was afraid of this. So as you guys can see, the new caliper is on here. Put some grease in between here, so it will be sliding easily. What I mostly do if I need to change a caliper is I put the old one on without the new brake pads, of course, and then just kick this loose, turn it out, get this one off, get the top one off, and then just put in the brake pads, grab the new caliper, put it on with the bolts up and down, and then screw this back in. So you have special tools for that, like this. I have them all. It's just 11 in this case. I'm not getting it on here, and just don't try to get it cracking hard, because it will break. Those aren't the strongest things in the world. Still, it is your brakes. Make sure it's not leaking before you take it for a drive. There's air in the caliper now, so we have to bleed that too. I have to do that alone because I work alone. I'm always alone here. So yeah, I'm gonna bleed it with the machine to get it out. Everybody knows which one I'm talking about, so it won't be that hard of a conclusion to figure out. And then we have to put back the handbrake cable, which always is a pain in the ass with new calipers on the backside. So yeah, here we go again. Well, you needed to bleed the brakes because of a new caliper or whatever. Always look for the fluid inside the engine compartment. that you have enough and that you can fill it if it's not enough. As you can see, I think that's enough for now. Still have my eye on it. Have to remember it's gonna be sucks empty. So yeah, keep your eye on it. Don't forget that, or you can bleed the whole car. Okay, so everything is on there, and I just need to tighten the wheel nuts. But what I discovered is no movement at all. It did move when we didn't have the handbrake cable on there, so I know we need to loosen it a little bit. So the handbrake cables were way too tight. If you get off the armrest to 20 torques on the side, you can get this out. Then you can see this is the bolt for your handbrake cables. So if you pull it up, it comes towards you, which is fine and nice. I can get this with this hand. If you get it down, you will see it disappeared. Oh no. But now we have a good handbrake. These are the parts I was talking about. This one is to get the armrest on it. I forgot which side was the front. Stupid of me. That's with two 10mm bolts and two Torx to keep it in on the side, which will go in here. And that's everything you have to get out to get to the handbrake cables. As you can see, left side on the back works. Not completely free, but good enough. And then on this side, free too. Woohoo! We did it!